Hello, welcome to our reading for the middle of November 2016. So November 11th through the 20th, I decided to format the readings in the middle of the month a little different and do it by our elemental family. So air, earth, water, and fire. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see how it feels for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. It could be a different reading that you connect to. It could be a sign or a lyric in the song that I provide below. I hope you get to check those out. But in the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you, how you ride these energetic waves that come through. Here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for the wave? Crashing into the wave, riding that wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me. And thank you for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in a moment. Welcome. This is our reading for mid-November 2016 for the Earth family. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, also called the Ascendant. So this reading is for the 11th through the 20th of November 2016. I'm going to begin the reading with the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Let's begin and see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all for the middle of November 2016. Let's get one card for clarity for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Creative expression. So creativity, painting, writing, dancing, acting, singing, playing an instrument, inventing something. Even in business, I'm getting creative solutions, figuring out a different way to do something that nobody thought of before, perhaps just in your business. It might be something you have as a skill from a past job and you bring it into a new business or like a new atmosphere. I see you introducing something either you figure out or you've known about and use, and you bring it to a different environment. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So it's bringing creativity into the environment in your home. I'm seeing children now, so maybe with your children you're doing art projects with your children, or you have kids that are playing instruments, or you're taking them to lessons. Maybe it's you that actually wants to play that instrument, something like that. Maybe you could do that and learn together, or I mean, this is painting, but I see you flying free and something being open and just, you could do anything here. I'm also getting a little bit of solitude. So somewhere that you can go by yourself, that you can just feel free, express yourself. You're looking at the horizon, but I feel like, it's funny, I feel like the sky is just covered in clouds still, and you're painting something until it clears, or like practicing something until you figure it out, doing a skill until it's a natural flow, until there's clarity with where you want to go with it. So maybe it's just about the doing it right now and not what's on the horizon yet. I feel like you're actually making something to, revealing something with this robe. Like, something in the closet or something that you know, like, I'm getting something you used to do, like a kit. I'm getting a kit, like when you have a kit for cross-stitching, or like, I'm getting like children's hair, or maybe you do something with kids' hair, like fun braids, because I see ribbons. That's the second time I'm getting that ribbons in hair thing for something. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe I'm getting going back to kits. Like even I'm even thinking of like a fishing kit. So I'm getting like fly fishing, or you know, even some like, I don't want to say masculine because there are plenty of women who like to fly fish. At one point, my father thought I should be a fly fishing woman instructor because there was a call for them. I'm not sure where that came from, but maybe it's just expressing yourself in your own unique way, and perhaps something really unique in a different place with a different, I'm hearing niche, like a niche, something out of a toolbox, you know, like something under, I'm seeing like a messy chair, not because I have a little bit of a messy chair here, but I'm picturing like not just my like extra tarot card things, but like covers or something, like under the sheets, under the, like under towels or something like that in the closet, and something underneath. I'm getting a kit again. So maybe there's something you have stashed in the closet or in the cupboards or under a mess that you've been meaning to use and haven't. Maybe just do something small, you know, and see where that goes. I feel like it's something you've been wanting to do or have put away and you're already good at and you need to pull it out, or you're like helping others or someone else around you pull out their own creativity that they had no idea they had, like no idea they could paint, no idea they could do whatever or something, but it's your expression that's inspiring. It's your conversation that is inspiring. I'm getting inspiring somehow others. So maybe you're just doing your thing and others are sort of inspired and you're offering advice or something like that. Or somebody offers you advice because you are inspired by them and it draws you somewhere. Or calls, you know, a class or something like that. Or maybe, I feel like it's just on your own. I feel like it's nothing like big or expensive. It's just simple. So let's move along to the Thelema Tarot, and let's get some clarity for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for the middle of November 2016. Clarity on artistic expression. Well, High Priestess, intense kind of expression. Expressing something, I feel like that was deep inside of you. I feel like maybe it was tucked away deep in the closet. And the only one who can find it, the only one who knows where the key is, where like the combination is, the easiest way to get through is you. It's your own connection and you. It's your own creative connection that's important here. It's the answers in you. It's when you need to speak and you don't have the words. With the High Priestess, it's a 2. It's major arcana, feminine energy, stepping through a doorway, and a deep inner knowing, like psychic abilities, the now of connection to spirit. She's holding the pomegranate. I'm looking at the pomegranate and she's on the crescent moon barefoot, which looks like it's just hovering like a hoverboard over the glowing waters, almost like when there's the bioluminescent, like waters underneath. So there's something glowing, something that I'm getting bioluminescent. So like jellyfish, something flowing, something see-through, maybe translucence. A translucent light, a gentle light, lighting something that was really deep in the ocean, maybe before. And maybe that's coming to the surface for a special reason, a special tide, a special gateway, a special connection in you that allows you to express yourself in a way that perhaps doesn't involve words, but you can put in a painting or an art project or an invention or an idea that's a solution that you can't explain how you got it, other than you got it. The High Priestess, also feminine, so allowing answers to unfold. Revealing things slowly. Don't give away all your secrets at once. I feel like that has to do with this. You know, like, don't put all your juicy stories in one song. Save, like, the different expressions of emotion that perhaps happened in one long drawn-out story. Maybe in different songs is what I'm getting. Or perhaps if you have a lot and you don't know how to put it together, do, like, I'm getting like a ballad, like an actual long story that you can put together in like one nugget to get everything out at once. That goes both ways. I hope that made sense. It's like a solution that's, and I'm also getting like something hidden, like when you have words. Do I have any words in the painting? I do. I have sing here in this painting. Wait, what does this say? That's cool. Wait, let me show you. Painting does what? Wow, that's so cool. I have no idea how long ago I did this, and I glitterified the you-know-what out of it. It says, painting does what we cannot do. It brings the three-dimensional world into it says dimensional plane, or maybe an emotional plane, something like that. I'm not sure. I did that a while ago, and if I move this, all these paintings are going to topple down. So it's expressing what you can't express in words through art, whatever that is for you. It could be dance. You know, she looks like she's dancing. It could be choreography, you know, a show, a play, writing a musical, like a TV show, a YouTube show, whatever way you want to flow, whatever way is that, you know, that you open the book for you, that those nuggets of wisdom bring true for you, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. It's your own connection. There's no one else who can tell you this. There's no one else who can connect this for you. You know, it's also dark here. There's also blue and lavender, violet, purple energy with silver. I'm getting a lot of silver here. So the moon. Maybe you do something with silver as well. And I feel like you're in your nightgown, or like something beautiful like a ballerina would wear, a dancer, you know, or you're just like in your beautiful sleeping gown and thinking at night, figuring something out, but there's a gentleness here, and you're holding something really valuable, wise, important knowledge, and you're keeping it secret, and you're holding it. This could be somebody else, or learning how to keep things to yourself and what to reveal, the timing to reveal things, you know, but maybe it's just tapping into that feeling you have and revealing what you don't understand by a different means. You know, perhaps you're the only one who's going to understand that art you do, but maybe there's a connection inside someone else really deep that they understand it too, even though it might have a different meaning. They might receive it differently, but it's still connecting to them. So there's an important connection for earth signs to get their, I hear beauty, talents, ideas out there. You know, the things that they know they should do, that they're connected with deeply. All right, let's move along to the romance angels and get a card for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. More clarity on 11, the High Priestess. It could also be with this, like your inner intuitiveness, knowing the time to step through with helping somebody. I feel like you're also helping someone else be creative. And this is timing, understanding in your gut the right time to do something, to help someone, maybe. Okay, let's get a card for Earth signs, middle of November. Codependency. So maybe somebody is relying on something too much, holding on to something that's not working anymore, a negative relationship with something that's like making you hit a wall instead of through something. Maybe it's time even, you know, not allowing yourself the time to be expressive, doing too much, allowing too much of something in and not enough of something else. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So where do you feel like you're attaching or latching or holding on to something that you're not putting valuable time in where you could be creative? Too much work. I'm hearing too much listening to somebody else. Maybe some of you are listening to what somebody else wants you to do all the time. And it's time to like stand up for yourself, rearrange your schedule, do something different so you can have some you time, you know, and not worry about what other people think so much. I'm getting what other people think or have said and caring about that a little bit too much, where you should maybe just take some of the energy back for yourself, you know, to recharge your energy and express yourself in a different way. Maybe there was negative energy around you. Maybe it's someone who like put you down about your like skills or your ideas, or like, no, you're not, your stuff looks like a child did it. You're not a painter. That's silly. You know, I don't know what quote it was. There's a quote somewhere. It says something about how this artist took like most of their life to learn how to be this fine artist, to only learn that at the end they had to really learn how to be an artist like a child. So I hope I can find that. I'll put it below. So it's something that maybe it's like a thing you are doing, and you're doing something one way or one style. I'm getting like, this is weird, like addictions to like classical music, and maybe you're really awesome at like, that's what I'm getting for this card. Like addicted to one means of doing something. Maybe it goes back to that solutions, those creative solutions, bringing a nugget of something fresh in an environment where it's different, and making that ease things up. It's also like if you're doing too much of anything, to try to let go of something to bring some balance back. Negative relationships, addictions. Addictions are, it's personal. What is that for you? It could be too much shopping, too much coffee, too much gossip, too much worry, too much exercise, too much control, too of something. So it's releasing here with the 2, also 2, releasing, so you can feel free. So where does your focus always go when it sort of pulls you down? You know, that focus goes, but then it always pulls you down, or you have too much focus on something that's just I'm getting like a hamster cage, you know, something going around and around and around, and it takes, like, you're throwing something off to get the wheel to bounce off and move, or you just getting off of the wheel and doing something different. So this could also be someone around you, you know, that's working things out, and that does affect you too. You know, this could be somebody else working out something that they're addicted to. They do too much of, they rely on too heavily, you know, always looking for an answer or something out there rather than changing something inside of them. So you can't change somebody else. You can't make somebody else see something. You can't make somebody else want to do something. So you can only take back the control in that situation by what you can control, which is you. So, you know, maybe you can help somebody that has some addictions around you by inspiring them to do something different with their time. Maybe this is not you at all, but someone around you needs some help getting out of the house, signing up for a class, you know, doing something else with their time other than worrying about this, or covering up emotions that they're feeling with this because of this. Maybe it just takes a boost, you know, something different, a different expression of that energy that helps them come up with their own deep connection and own solutions, and that's helpful. So I see someone being a little bit pushy, but in like, come on, I signed you up for a class, let's go, kind of thing, and like getting somebody off the couch. So I hope that's helpful. That could be like a family member, a kid, could be just like a kid going to a sport or something like that. Kids addicted to like video games, you know, or the internet or something silly. Getting wrapped up in what everyone says and like I'm getting a kid like worried about what they wear in the morning all the time because of something. And like, maybe just change their focus, you know, somewhere where there's an expressive means they can go. I'm getting kids here that their way of being different is actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. You're actually the cool one, and don't worry about what people think so much. That's what I'm getting with this card. I guess I'm not really getting the typical everybody has addictions and they need that. I feel like it's just something that your focus needs to change about so you can move along. But that could be you helping someone else move along too, because there's a big shield here and protection. There's also a lion on it, and maybe an eagle. All right, so let's get more clarity for earth signs on codependency. Maybe relying on someone else's opinion too much as well, instead of, you know, tapping in your own creativity. I'm getting that, like, people making an opinion on what you do and you're actually pretty good. You shouldn't really, like, listen to that so much. If you're good, you should trust yourself on that. Maybe that was a relationship with a parent too. Maybe as a child you were told something and now you want to do it again as an adult and you're getting those like fears back. You know, no, you can't do that. You have to do this with your life because blah, 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 and that you will never achieve anything with that. I'm getting that. So maybe you're changing that. Just that I'm getting like a fear or something that you had lingering from the past that's coming up again because of what you were told in the past. So maybe that isn't even going on now, but it's coming up now because of something you want to do or pursue. Let's get another card for Earth. And that's the Queen of Ariel. So this is Earth. This is the Earth Mother. Almost, it could be a guy or girl because it's a general reading, but it is a very, very feminine energy here. Almost looks like the same girl, but she looks like, rather than paying attention to what's going on out there, she's paid attention to the fancy clothes and things that she has on, and that hairdo. Look at that hairdo, man. I'm getting that hairdo thing again, and like this, like the Gatsby tiara or the headband in your hair. There's a treasure chest or a jewelry box too here. It's empty. Maybe you need to make something to put in there or put in your hair, or like something to, I'm getting something to organize and put away jewelry in some kind of boxes or shelf or something that you invent actually. to store it nice or something like that. I'm not sure what that means. I hope that went to where it needs to go. This is the Queen of Ariel, so it's Earth, it's Taurus and Capricorn and Virgo. There's grapes, so there's communication and there's finding, I want to say, like-minded and energetic individuals. Someone else maybe creative around you. Or this is somebody who really can show you how you can make some beautiful things with what you have. And maybe not worry so much about what you think you need. She already has it all. And if she doesn't have what she needs, she figures out how to get it. She could be a little bit superficial if she's upside down. You have to look at it like that. And that could be the worry too much about what other people think of how she set up the table. Or something silly like that, you know. Get too wrapped up in worry, but you just have to flip that around and not worry so much and look at how beautiful everything is. How much you can do. How you can multitask your ass off and create beautiful stuff out of nothing. You know, that's what fabrics and lights and a beautiful chandelier and some flowers. She got, you know, herself looking good or her own unique self. You know, she almost put on like a costume. She has her hair all done up and there's like this beautiful angel, like a beautiful angel. I just thought of Libra for some reason, so maybe there's a Libra energy. And I'm getting the peaches and like salmon and orange colored roses. They're really pretty. But the table's empty and she's like waiting for somebody to arrive. The dinner table's set, but there's no one there but her. Everything's ready. The candles are ready. They're like halfway down. So it's like halfway finished with something and you're, I don't know, preparing for something, getting ready for company, connecting with somebody else, decorating for a party or an event, adding beauty to some situation that you go to, or there's someone around you coming into your world who's going to help you see that deep, like, secret on how to make something out of nothing. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like even paintings, like maybe there was no art or something and you can just get a canvas or fabric and make it, you know, house paint or something rather than spend so much at a store that, you know, it's just a print. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. So mature, practical, generous and happy, just sort of, you know, doesn't worry so much, just changes the energy around, changes things around until it feels better. You know, I'm getting on with the show for some reason. All right, let's go to the Fairy Tarot for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More clarity on the High Priestess too. Creative expression and codependency. I'm also getting maybe someone's relying on you a little too much to always have the table ready. That could be someone else around you. Maybe they're always worried about what you think. Or there's someone trying too hard even. So maybe there's like a slight release in trying so hard with something, or someone's relying on you to do everything and you need to like sort of like put some responsibility somewhere, if that involves kids or even a husband or a wife or somewhere, maybe even people you work with, so that it feels easier somehow. So you're not doing it all yourself, even though you can. I feel like there's like a teaching home ec thing here, if that makes sense. All right, let's get another card for Earth. Well, that one flew. And that one was the Ten of Winter. So, the resolution of difficulties. Maybe that was a lot on your plate. That's a lot. That's a lot of worry. Earth signs, that's a lot. That's cold. And that's also, though, usually with the Ten of Winter, it's when everything is on, the weight of the world is on you, but it's like everything's stabbing you. Like you just can't get away. And you're so thankful when it's over. You know, when it feels easier. So maybe someone is just really ending something. They need to get away and do something different. Or that's you and you need to get some expressive time in there. Or this is from the past. And because of the shit you went through, you can make use of that stuff you went through, the addictions. I think that's usually like, oh, that's pretty interesting. Look at this. I was going to say like getting rid of addictions and getting rid of shit that you don't need anymore. That was really just hurting you, hurting somebody else. It's walking away from that situation for you, healing that situation for you, or helping others heal now because of how you healed with this situation in the past. It's a pretty big situation. It doesn't mean it's happening now, but it means you're taking the moment now to use it for a new beginning. Use it as a strength to move ahead, you know, with new clarity, to bring clarity towards others with maybe the same situation or an artistic connection with something that they went through that's similar. So it's the 10 of winter. It's the ending something pretty crappy and beginning something pretty awesome. Pretty clear. It's like the spring after the snow, you know, through the snow in the forest as a fairy with no clothes on. Your rings are frozen, you know, you can't get through. You just need to get out. And then you see the sun and the oasis and the warmth. And you're almost there. It's going to feel so much better almost now, you know. Or you're helping others make, like, be in that position where they can walk to something warm. They can feel better. They can make beauty out of something harsh because of how you're expressing maybe what you went through before. And maybe it was codependency, because that's 2 here. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, and the end of an addiction or codependency. Just the end of relying on that cold forest a little too much and choosing to go somewhere different. You know? Maybe you're painting a picture of what it was like here, and that is healing. Not just for you, but everyone here in this warmth. All right, so one more card from the Winged Enchantment Oracle deck. This is all birds. I'm sorry that Vincenzo was not here for the reading. He is here, but it's usually up to him if he makes his appearance or not. Isn't that so? Also, if you're new to this channel, I want to mention that I forgot to say in the intro that you can make this interactive by, if you have some cards for yourself, if you want to pull. I know if you've been on my channel for a minute, you knew that's what I meant to say afterwards and totally forgot. So I just wanted to add that in. And let's get one more card for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn for the middle of November. And that's the Rooster, number 30. So that's also creativity, magnified with the 3 and the 0, with extra oomph, extra energy, extra drive, extra protection, extra vibrancy. It's that new beginning, you know, a brand new start on the horizon here. That's the horizon. That's cool. Also here, something nice on the horizon that you want to paint, you want to get into. All right, let's see. Number 30 is Rooster. I am Rooster, the rising sun and the break of day. I am vitality. Ooh, I am sexuality. I am the eternal matrix of fertility. I am the time to act and the need to use the force in creation. I am fire and momentum. While the feminine nurtures all things created, I am the force that shapes the created. I will guide it. I will give it life. I will mold its most useful form into place. Now is not the time to tend on worn out things, but to light the fire of new life. While you can acknowledge those times of stillness and acceptance, I assure you this is not the time. I am the creator God, wielding the power and seed of continuity. I am the domain of reproductive potency. Unleash potential and start to make things happen. I will give you the new dawn you seek. You are eternal potency. You are conception. Maybe some of you need to think about that. You are dawn's triumphant herald. You are Rooster. So it's time to birth something new, something you conceive and love, and you feel like it's bringing you a new life on the horizon. So get creative, guys. I love you. Hope this was